I'm Sally Cole with Story Hour Academy, and today's lesson is an introduction to vowel letters and the sounds they make. We just finished a unit on multi-letter vowel phonograms, so let's review very quickly what we learned in that unit. We learned 17 multi-letter vowel phonograms that make just one sound. Let's review those. Get out your paper and pencil, and we are going to write them down. First one is AI. Remember the sound it makes? A. Second one, AY. What's it say? A. Third one, EIGH. What sound does it make? A. Fourth one, EE. What sound does it make? E. Fifth one, IGH. What sound does it make? I. Sixth one, OA. What sound does it make? O. Seventh one, AU. What sound does it make? Ah. Eighth one, AW. What sound does it make? Ah. Ninth one, OI. What sound does it make? Oi. 10th one, OY. What sound does it make? Oi. 11th one, UI. What sound does it make? Oo. 12th one, ER. What sound does it make? 13th one, IR. What sound does it make? 14th, UR. What sound does it make? 15th, AR. What sound does it make? R. 16th, OR. What sound does it make? OR. And 17th, WOR. What sound does it make? Were. Now, the reason we cover these multi-letter vowel phonograms first in the Story Hour Academy curriculum is because they only make one sound. And so they are very predictable. It's easy to read words that are composed of these phonograms. But they're not the only multi-letter vowel phonograms we've learned. We've also learned two that make more than one sound. So I want you to write these on your paper. We learned that OUR makes two sounds, our and or, and we learned that EAR makes three sounds, ear, air, and Let's look at some words that use these multi-letter vowel phonograms. For the OUR phonogram, we have a word like flower, spelled F-L-O-U-R. Write that down. So OUR says hour, like in flower. We also have words like four, the number 4, spelled F-O-U-R. So OUR can say or, like the or in for. And then for the EAR phonogram, we have words like here, with an H that says h, and an EAR that says ear. We also have words like bear, where the B says B, and the E-A-R says air. And then we have words like earn, where the E-A-R says and the N says earn. And these are just two of many examples where one vowel phonogram makes multiple vowel sounds. Now, when we learn about vowel letters and the sounds that they make, the most important thing to know is that all vowel letters make more than one sound. So let's study the multiple sounds that the vowel letters make. We are going to look at the sounds of A, E, I, O, U, and Y. Let's start with A. A makes 3 vowel sounds, which we can represent in print in unique ways using what's called diacritical marks. So the first sound of A is a short A, which you can write like this. The second sound of A is a long A, which you can write like this. And the third sound of A is a broad A, which you can write like this. Now, the reason I'm showing you these diacritical marks and what they represent is because I want you to be able to read pronunciation information from a dictionary. We'll talk more about that in future lessons, but for now, I want you to know that A makes 3 vowel sounds, A, and Ah. Let's look at some example words. A says A, like the A in and. A, n, d, and. A says A, like the A in paper. Here we have a P that says P, an A that says A, that's the long A sound, a P that says P, and our ER phonogram that says paper. And A says Ah, like the Ah in mama. For mama, you have an M that says a broad A that says ah, an M that says and a broad A that says ah. Ma. When we get to the letter A lesson, I will teach you ways to know if the A in a word will make its short sound, its long sound, A, or its broad sound, ah. Now let's look at the sounds of E. E makes 2 vowel sounds, and it doesn't make a sound at all in some words. There's something called a silent final E. The first sound of E is a short E, eh. The second sound of E is a long E, and of course you've got the silent final E. So write this down, S-I-L-E-N-T, F-I-N-A-L, silent final E. Well, let's look at some example words. E says like the in bed. There's a B that says b, an E that says and a D that says d. E says E like the E in B. B that says b, E that says E, as in, I want to be your friend. And E makes no sound at all in words like 8. Where here you have a long A, a T that says T, and a silent final E, which is telling us that this is a long A. 8. Now let's look at the sounds of I. I makes 4 sounds. 3 sounds are vowel sounds, and 1 sound is a consonant sound. Let's look at those. I can make a short I sound, I, a long I sound, I, a long E sound, E. Those are its 3 vowel sounds, and it can also make a consonant Y sound, Y. Well, let's look at some words with examples. I can say I, like the I in it. It. I can say a long I sound, I, in words like diver. Here we have a D that says D, an I that says I, a V that says V, and our phonogram ER that says diver. I can say a long E sound, E, like in piano. Here's a P that says P, an I that says E, an A that says A, an N that says N, and an O that says O. P, N, O. Finally, I can make a consonant Y sound Y, like an onion. So here we have a schwa O N that says N, an I that says Y, another schwa O and an N that says N. Onion. Now let's look at the sounds of O. O makes 4 vowel sounds. It makes a short O sound, A, a long O sound, O, a long double O sound, oo, and a short U sound, Let's look at some examples of this. O says ah, like the ah in ox. So O that says ah, and X that says x, ox. O says O, like the O in over. There we've got a long O, a V that says V, and an ER that says over. O can make a long double O sound, oo, like in two. T-O, two. I went to the store. Lastly, O can make a short U sound, like in sun. Spelled S-O-N. This is the type of son, like a son or daughter. A child, a son. Now let's look at the sounds of U. U also makes 4 vowel sounds. You have a short U sound, a long U sound, which is really a consonant Y sound, y, combined with a long double O sound, oo. U. Then it makes the long double O sound, oo, all by itself. It's the third sound of U, oo. And the fourth sound of U is a short double O sound, Let's look at some words for each of these sounds. So you can say like the in up. U says P says P, up. You can say U like the U in unit. Here we have a U that says U, an N that says N, an I that says I, and a T that says T, unit. You can say oo like the oo in flute, the musical instrument. Here we have that F that says F, L that says L, U that says oo, T that says T, and a silent final E. And the fourth sound of U is as in put. Put that down. We have a P that says P, a U that says and a T that says T. There you have it. U makes 4 sounds. U, oo, And now let's look at the sounds of Y. Y also makes 4 sounds. It makes 1 consonant sound and 3 vowel sounds. And that is why we say sometimes Y when we're talking about vowels. The first sound of Y is its consonant sound, Y. The second sound of Y is a short I sound, I. The third sound of Y is a long I sound, I. And the fourth sound of Y is a long E sound, E. Let's look at some words using Y. So Y can say Y, like the Y in you. Y can say I, like the I in myth. Here we have an M that says a Y that says I, and a TH phonogram that says th, myth. Y can say I, like the I in buy. As in, this poem was by Robert Louis Stevenson. B that says B, Y that says I, buy. And Y can say E, like the E in happy. Here we have an H that says an A that makes it short sound a PP that says P, and a Y that says E. E, happy. Now let's do a quick review of what we've learned about vowel letters and the sounds they make. We learned that all vowel letters make more than 1 sound. A makes 3 sounds, a, ah. E makes 2 sounds, e, and it has a silent final E. I makes 4 sounds, I, E, and y. O makes 4 sounds, o, oo, 2 more. We've got U that makes 4 sounds, u, oo, and and Y makes 4 sounds, y, I, and E. Now in our next 6 lessons, we are going to look at each letter and the sounds it makes. And I'm going to show you ways to know which of these sounds a vowel letter will make in different types of words. This knowledge is going to rapidly expand the number of words that you can read and write. So I hope you come back soon to Story Hour Academy to take these lessons. Now, one more thing I want to show you about vowel letters is right here. I showed you all the lowercase letters for the vowel letters, and of course there's uppercase letters for the vowel letters. So here we have a uppercase A, an uppercase E, an uppercase I, an uppercase O, an uppercase U, and an uppercase Y. You may already know these, but in future lessons we will do some writing practice of both the capital and lowercase form of the vowel letters. So you also have that to look forward to. That's the end of this lesson. I do want to leave you with an assignment. Your assignment is to read a story called Atlantis, the Lost Island, from the book titled Stories from Plato and Other Classic Writers. Enjoy the story, and see you again soon.